Guys, this was the day I landed in Canada, April 17, 2023. If this is your first time of watching any of my videos, welcome. Where have you been? I am so glad to have you on board. I'll be giving my 2 cents about living in Canada. People know I am a content creator, so naturally people come to ask me about several things. This day was one of the happiest days of my life. I was finally in Canada with my family. So, 7 months in Canada, how has it been? I'll be sharing my 2 cents. Guys, first things first, most people tell me that, oh, Tommy, you like to encourage people. You're one of the few people that does not talk down on Canada and all that. Guys, what will I do? I am not saying Canada is perfect. It is far from it. From where I am coming from, there are some lapses here and there, but I won't also condemn because I believe in the power of words. I believe in whatever you speak, you attract. I believe that so much. Guys, if you want to listen, please continue listening and share this video with someone who wishes to come to Canada. I have gotten a lot of blessings from here. First thing I will tell you is don't compare yourself with any other person. My husband tells me this thing every single time. People come into Canada at the same time. You're seeing somebody that has a very good job and all that, and you're feeling so low about yourself. Don't compare yourself. We have a lifetime. Do you understand? There's a saying that somebody tells me, a pregnant woman does not envy a nursing mother because her time will come. As God lives, her time will come. That pregnant woman will surely give birth to her own child as well, and all the children will grow. Do you get? So don't compare yourself. Don't demoralize yourself. Don't feel low at all. Your time will come. It might be shaky in the beginning. You might have like very shaky steps back and forth. It doesn't happen for everybody anyway. The prayer is that you get to do what you have to do on time, but don't feel low about yourself. Your time will come. Don't compare yourself. Everybody's journey is different. I can't stress this enough. If possible, move to a smaller city. I see a lot of people coming to Ontario. If I had my way, I probably might not be in Ontario because the cost of living is very high. There's also something that somebody tells me that Ontario is not the benchmark for Canada. Unfortunately, this is the biggest province in Canada. And when people talk, we kind of like use Ontario as the benchmark or the yardstick for other provinces. Some other provinces have it good. They have soft life over there. Do you understand? What I'm paying for a 3 bed is like practically half of what some other people pay. Cost of living is not so high, guys. So if you can choose some other places, you might not need to come to Ontario. Choose places that you have a community where you can thrive and you'll be good. Don't let Ontario be your benchmark. People in Ontario, we're always complaining. Don't mind us. If you can move to like a Manitoba, Saskatchewan, New Brunswick, people there, they are okay. They are doing very well. And if you want to start like that, it is okay to start and you can move to other provinces later on. This leads me to my next point. So sorry, you might take this in a different way, but I know what I am saying. If your primary reason for coming to Canada is for economic reasons, please abort mission. Let that be the icing on the cake. Let that not be the main cake. I know many of us want economic power. Trust me, guys. I am in a house. I don't even have money to buy a house right now. Everybody needs money. But don't let that like deter you from the journey. The big picture is for you to have so many things, and money is like one of the lowest things that I can think about, because if you're thinking of that alone to come to Canada, that is when you might be discouraged, because trust me, it might be a long journey. I am not saying this is the thing for a lot of people. I'm just saying that you should have expectations but also face reality. Guys, I don't like to condemn people that know me, know that I will encourage you. In fact, I encourage people to come to Canada, but at the same time, I will tell you to face reality. If you think that Canada is where you make a lot of money, yes, but it might not be like that. So I'm just letting you know that if that is your sole reason for coming to Canada, trust me, you might be better off in your home country. I have seen this happen for a lot of people. A lot of people coming are better off. So it might not just be for economic reasons. That can be the icing on the cake. That should not be the main cake. If you get what I mean, know what I mean. Please just take this with a pinch of salt. Don't come for me. I am just giving my 2 cents. If possible, come in as a permanent resident. I am saying this from different things I have seen. I am not downgrading anybody. I am not looking down on anybody. But things may be easier on the way you come into the country. I am not saying that you don't migrate if you want to migrate. I say this on my channel regularly. If possible, if you have almost everything it takes, you are young and everything. Someone also met me and said to me, anybody that is below 30, below 35 does not have any business coming into Canada as a student, except if you really want to study. Because guys, I'll be sincere with you, Canada is one of the most expensive countries in the world. You'll be spending a lot. I see how people are over here. I am not saying they will not thrive, I'm not saying they won't be okay, but that thing you want to use, why don't you like convert it and try to come in as a permanent resident? You can do it. If you don't know how to go about it, there are agents that can help you. A lot of people just tell me that they come in with study permits because that is the only thing they've heard about. If you have everything in your power, you're young, you're younger than 30, you're younger than 35, come in as a permanent resident. Some of the things that are pressuring you will be off you because you have things that are working for you and the government will support you. Talk to expats. People say, oh, when you come into Canada, build a house in the first 1 year, buy a house in the first 6 months. Like I said earlier on, don't compare yourself with anybody. Their journey is not your journey. Don't let anybody put you under pressure. I have told people I don't own a house in Canada yet. I am not saying I don't want to buy. For me right now, renting is cheaper for me than paying a mortgage. Do I want to own a house? Of course, but I have to look at my current status and my current financial status. I can't afford it right now. Anything can change tomorrow. Don't let people put you under pressure. There's that thing that, oh, once you come into Canada, in the first 6 months, buy a house. Talk to financial experts. They will look at your books. They will know what you can afford. If you want to have a mortgage of like 5k, you must be making like almost times 3 of that, because people live from hand to mouth, paycheck to paycheck. Don't let anybody put you under pressure. Like my realtor will say, told me, you have a lifetime. Don't run a race. You're like, where are you running to? You will buy that house. In fact, by the time you're buying your own, it will be a newer model. Do you get it? If I do have a car today, by the time I'm buying that car tomorrow, it will be a newer model. The person that bought it last year or something might have the older model. Don't allow anybody put you under pressure. When you're okay, when you're fine, you can buy your house, buy your car, everything. Like I said, this is just my 2 cents. Okay? Have a business if you can. If you can, I've mentioned this before. And most people will tell you that if you want to thrive in Canada, I am not saying there are no high-paying jobs. I have seen people that have very high-paying jobs. I have seen lawyers that are very licensed, that are making money. I have seen someone with my eyes. I have set my eyes on someone that is making about 400k a month, guys. That is huge. But some other people would advise you that if you want to thrive in Canada, if possible, have a business. Many Nigerians are talented. Many of us have like works of our hands that we're doing. You can do it here as well. I'm just coming from the salon now. The person that made my nails, that did everything on my face, people, it might be $20 here, $30 here, but over time it will add up. It will help you overall. If possible, you can have a business. It might not be the only thing you'll be doing. You can start it as a side hustle first, and later on you'll see how you progress and you thrive. Last but not the least, guys, I'll soon be leaving you guys, but I'll leave you with these few words. Be patient. Don't be too hard on yourself. Even from Nigeria, from back home where we are coming from, even our parents didn't have it all in one day. Don't expect that everything will fall on your laps immediately. I know it can be depressing, it can be frustrating, but hang in there. You started this journey already. It's too late to go back. If you go back, you start all over again. That is what somebody tells me. That thing you are deciding to leave, you will start it all over again, because that is life. So far you are breathing and everything, you will continue doing it like that. So you started halfway already. Keep going. It's a marathon. It's not a 100-meter race. Keep going. We will be absolutely fine. Okay? Please share your testimonies with me, because all of us in this Canada, we will rejoice. It is a must. I will see you in my subsequent videos. Stay healthy, stay beautiful, stay safe, stay blessed. Bye.